Free-to-play games are always going to draw a crowd, as you don't have to pay a single penny to enjoy the game. When a lot of time these days, you see £60 plus for some AAA exclusives. God of War, coming out to try and lure you to spend your hard-earned cash. Warlander has just been released on Steam as a free-to-play online multiplayer siege game, where you're battling teams of 20 in either 2 army battles of 40 players, or 5 army battles in up to 100 players. The game has 3 different classes at the moment: Warrior, Mage and Cleric. All 3 have different abilities that you can change out in the lobby that allows you to customize the class in your own style. I ended up playing a heavy warrior and a machine gun arrow mage the most, one being up in your face and just slapping them around, the other being an annoying fly buzzing around while zapping you from afar. The matches work by both teams having to protect your own castle while pushing the other team's castle at the same time. At the start of the game, you have to vote for what group you'd like to be part of, and I quickly caught on that no one does this and everyone just wants to fight. You have options such as protect the castle, you're an assault squad, or a specialist squad. Everyone would just vote for assault and just fight in the middle of the map. The map is split into 3 separate lanes like a MOBA. It gives more options on how to attack and where you might be able to gank the enemy. Like jungle lane jokes right there for you. Once again, quickly realised no one cares about these lanes, and they will just go wherever they want to go, where all the action is, of course. We were able to push top or bottom to the core a few times because no one would come and stop us. Each game lasts for 15 minutes, and the way that you win, the timer either reaches 0 and you've done more damage to the core, or you have destroyed the opponent's core completely. In all the games that I played, I only ever destroyed the core once. It's pretty difficult to get all the way through and destroy the core. It seems to be the moment that you get into the castle, everyone just comes back and is out for blood. Now that we spoke about the mechanics of the game, I guess it's time to kind of really get into it. How did I find the game? I honestly found it a lot of fun. Yes, it was a bit iffy here and there, but just being a wizard that has machine gun pistol fingers, that's completely new to me. When I loaded up the mage ready to go into battle, I didn't expect him to pull out 2 finger guns and start blasting people with magic arrows. That was something that I found hilarious. The game is just silly, and that's what makes it charming at the same time. Now, like a bunch of free-to-play games that come out at the moment, it has a season pass and a bunch of cosmetics, which you can purchase if you so please, but this won't do anything for the game, except make you look more fabulous than the others around you. I've become a little tapped out with this in recent years. I feel like a lot of free-to-play games do a season pass, and I don't often play the game enough to get the feel of it. I would just rather they allow you to unlock things at your own pace. Maybe pay once for a season pass and you can keep that for as long as you want and complete it whenever you wish to. Now, let's talk about the current state of the game. And let me tell you, it isn't amazing. We'll start with the bugs. And there's a lot of bugs at the moment. If you head over to the Steam page, the reviews are basically, this game doesn't work. And well, that's what happened to me. I went to play the game in the morning, and well, yeah. As you can see here, the page is stuck at 24%, which the developers are aware of at this moment and are trying to get a fix. But some people have been playing since alpha and beta, and they've mentioned these kind of bugs as well. They've mentioned that there's things such as the game always launches in Windows mode and your attacks just don't register. Now, if these bugs have been around for that long, it kind of makes you question why they've not been fixed so far. The other major talking point about the game at the moment is its anti-cheat, and it's got a lot of people annoyed at the game. It runs a little like Valorant's anti-cheat. It always boots up when your computer's on, even if you don't plan on playing the game at that moment. And let me tell you this, people don't like it when you have to install something that they don't fully trust. A lot of people have uninstalled the game, and one of you even gives you directions on how to remove it fully, as just deleting the game won't remove this. That's a big yikes to me. Warlander, for the time I've played, has been enjoyable. Yes, some of my attacks don't land, and yes, it might not let me play when I'm booting it up sometimes. But I think that kind of is part of its charm. If the game was serious and you wanted to play it like a MOBA, in this kind of weird style that it's got, I just don't think it would be fun. But I think what makes this game fun for me is its silliness. Can I see myself putting hundreds of hours into the game? No. Can I see myself playing a game after being tilted in League? Yes. And I think that's where it needs to go. Get more silly and ridiculous, as this war has only just landed.